All right, it's game time. And now it's all about parallel and perpendicular lines and who can make the most squares. So, to start with, first thing we got to do is all draw in with our pencil the start line. So game one, because this game goes fast, okay? So that's why we have a lot of games we can play. So starting first, we make our first line, and it should be a straight line. And guess what? That wasn't very straight. And I can actually use the straight line feature right here, so that'll work better. So I make my straight starting line. It goes right there. We're all good. We're ready to start. Now I go over, and if I'm the blue team, I'm going first. So here we go. Blue team, they spin parallel. So you're going to get your blue, and you have to make your line parallel to this one. And I can put it anywhere on the board, but it has to go through all the dots. Like I can't just do a little one. So let's say I'm just going to go right here in the middle, and I'm going to go straight down, but I need to use my actual marker. There we go. So blue team makes their line. Now the red team gets to go. The blue team didn't get any points yet because they didn't make any little squares. Sorry, guys. So now I go to the red team. Red team spins. They got perpendicular. So they have to make a line that's perpendicular to our start line that's red. So now I'm going to switch to red. The red team goes, and let's say they go here. They're making a line that's perpendicular to our start line. And have they formed any squares yet? No. So now it's the blue team's turn. They're hoping. Here we go. We got perpendicular. So blue team heads over, and they need to do perpendicular to the original. So let's say we go here. And they're like, oh my gosh, we got a point, right? Because they made a square. The thing is, that square is too big. It doesn't count. The squares that do count for points are the small ones, the little guys that don't have any pegs in the middle of them. So red team gets to go, and red team spins, and they got a perpendicular. So they take their red, here we go, and are they going to get a point? Let's see, can they make a point if they're perpendicular? I could go here, here, or here. Let's say I go on the top. They made a rectangle, but it's still not a square. Man, if I were blue, I'd be hoping for parallel. Here we go. Blue team goes, and they got parallel. And why is that good? Because they're going to get the first point here if they know where to put it. So if I put my line parallel to the starting line, it's going to be this line here or this line here. Which one's going to give me the most squares? I think they both end up giving me, well, this one is actually. So I'm going to go here because look at, now I'm going to put a blue mark in this one and a blue mark in this one because blue just got those squares. They got 2 points so far. And now the red team's turn to try to make some squares. So I'll go till the red team at least gets a point. So red team, they have to make parallel lines. So I go in, red team, and it has to be parallel to the original. So are they going to go here or are they going to go here? Which one's going to make the most squares? Well, if they go over here, they won't get any. So hopefully they pick this spot. They got 1 square. They didn't get that one, but at least they got a point. So you see how the game works. You go until there's no lines left, and then you count up and see who got the most little squares. It's an awesome, fun game using parallel and perpendicular lines.